Holy mackerel. Purple and white snake. What's up, snake fans? Dave Palumbo here with Logan Palumbo, and it is rain. It always rains here in the afternoon in Cape Coral. I always do these intros because it cools down a little bit. And we were in the snake room a little earlier, and we were looking at some hatched eggs, and we're going to take a look at the Panda Pie, potential Banana Panda Pie clutch.
We never looked at that before.
No, we haven't seen that. And we also are going to take a look again at the Ultraviolet clutch because those guys shed out.
Like. I don't know what it
You don't know what it looks like? All right, we're going to take a look at that. And I think we might have some eggs on the ground, so we'll see if we can pull some clutches if we do find any eggs. That's always exciting over the weekend here.
If there's no eggs, we
Logan, tell everyone how you learned how to play chess today.
We did not have a chessboard, so we played on my dad's computer.
That's right. We went to chess.com. My father taught me when I was 4 years old, so I figured
Grandpa
6
Sal?
years old. Papa
grandpa?
Sal, yeah, Papa Sal taught me when I was 4 years old. And you're learning at 6, and Logan did very well. So I don't know. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there probably play chess.
Grandpa Sal taught him what he was for.
That's right. All right, it's starting to rain here hard, so we're gonna head over there and we're gonna check out and see what's going on in the snake room on this beautiful. You know, only in Florida is it beautiful when it's raining.
The same guy's coming back.
Yeah, well, we also saw the snake.
We have to head in.
We're gonna sell another snake too.
Just
all right,
pause it. Just pause it.
We're not pausing anything. I'll see you guys. Let's in the snake room. Let's go. All right, guys, I wanted to give a big shout out to Juggernaut Reptiles, who produced a really cool blood python. I mean, this might be the coolest blood python I've ever seen. He's calling it the Snowstorm, which is a combination of two genes, the pollen gene and the golden eye. It's having a really cool epistatic interaction, these two genes, and it's creating something that looks like this just whitish looking snake almost with some spots on it, some like black spots. It's really, I mean, this is a very unusual looking snake for a blood python. And I don't think there's a leucistic blood python out there. This is pretty close. This looks almost like a black-eyed Lucy. Whoa, you hear that thunder in the background? It's raining here. We're gonna get a little rain and cool off over here in Florida, but congratulations to Juggernauts. The Snowstorm is a super, super cool new gene combination. Congratulations. How ironic. I always say things happen ironically. Someone was just asking if I had a female Ultramel Caramel because I had a male Caramel, a male Ultramel Caramel for sale because I only had gotten one baby from this girl last year that actually went the full distance, and the two T positive lines visually are known as the Caramilla, the Ultramel Caramel. And this girl's an Ultramel Caramel. The father was a Caramillo. And I just opened the tub and she's laying eggs. I don't know if she's done yet. I'm gonna leave her probably till later. But it's pretty ironic that this just asked me today. And I said, I think I got eggs that are gonna be delivered probably this week. She delivered. We'll pull her later. All right, I was waiting for this girl to lay her clutch. She's been loaded for about 2 weeks. Every day I was looking at it and I said, she's gonna lay any day. She's gonna lay any day. I think she's got a pretty big clutch under her. I don't know, unless she just let those two kind of fall out. This is a Pastel Pin Striped Het Clown. And we bred her last year, actually. We produced some pretty nice babies from her. We got a lot of pastel clown stuff. And we bred her to a high-intensity orange dream pastel clown. So this should be an interesting one because it's a different breeding than we did last year. This high-intensity orange dream is really, really nice. So I figure we can get the high-intensity orange dream in with the pinstripe and the clown. We should have a really orange snake. So super excited. We're gonna pull her out. We're gonna grab her eggs, candle them, and put them in that egg box and get moving. All right, we got her all cleaned up. She's nice and vibrant looking. She didn't lose too much weight. She's definitely hollowed out from delivering. All the eggs are out of her, so that's good. But hopefully she'll start eating again, and we'll get her up to weight and have her ready for next year. All right, we got a lot of eggs here. That is for sure. I had enough eggs that I could write all the whole date. Saturday, June 25th, 2022, or 22. So we got 3, 6, 9, 11 eggs, 11 good eggs, and potentially half of those are going to be clowns, visual clowns, according to the statistical odds, of course. Now, the great thing is we're going to get some high-intensity orange dream into those clowns, and that's going to really take those to the next level. And that's really why I picked up that male that I'm using on this. I used on this female because I wanted to get. I love orange dream clown stuff, but I love high-intensity orange dream. I just didn't have anything that really warranted it. I got this boy, and I'm hoping he delivered. It is. I mean, at the very least, if it's not him, then I had a super orange dream fire pastel clown male. So I think it was the high intensity because he was in there the longest. So we'll see. We shall see. Let's put these in the incubator. We got another clutch to pull. All right, it looks like this girl is done. Earlier today I showed you, she looked like she was still laying. She's kind of like hugging these eggs now, so I think she's done. And this is that Ultramel Caramel that was bred by the Caramilla, which is the Ultramel Caramel. Once again, there are many lines of T-positive albinos in ball pythons. I work with a lot of them. I might have them. I don't know if I have them all, but I have a lot of them. I showed you some Monarch stuff the other day. The Monarch Hurricanes we produced, that's a line. You've seen a lot of my Ultramel stuff, that's a line. Caramel's a line, and we have a Caramel Ultramel. So 2 T-positives, obviously they're not compatible, these lines, and when you put them together, they make a much, much lighter snake. I'll show you the male as soon as I pull her in a minute, just so you can get an idea of what a Caramel looks like. Really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. I'd love to see what an Ultramel Caramel Monarch looks like. That would be pretty amazing, right? All right, let's pull this girl. Finally, we got a nice, looks to be a nice clutch of eggs from this girl. More than just one. All right, finally, this girl, after 8 years, she's a 2014, she finally gave me a good clutch of eggs. Last year was the first year I actually got something to hatch from her, which was 1 egg. 8 years after she was born, we get a beautiful 2, 4, 6, 8 egg clutch. Now, they have not hatched yet, so we don't want to count our chickens before they hatch, so to speak, or our snakes before they hatch. But this looks to me to be a pretty nice clutch egg. So sometimes, you know, these snakes just take a long time to mature. You gotta be patient, and that's what it's all about. All right, perched on top of all my water jugs, there's my male. That's the Caramillo. Vin Russo coined that term. It was he produced it in his collection by accident. He didn't even realize he's had double hets. This is a Caramel and an Ultramel all in one snake. You can see there's a lot of beautiful highlighting and yellows and interesting creamy looking stuff in here. It definitely doesn't look like a Caramel, and it definitely doesn't look like an Ultramel. It's got, what happened is, well, I'll tell you what happened. In a T-positive, okay, albino, it doesn't remove all the melanin, it removes some of it. So when you have 2 forms of it that break the chain, so to speak, because let's face it, there's a chain in how melanin is produced, and in these T-positives, part of the chain is broken. When you have 2 different incompatible lines of T-positives, the chain is broken in different places. So if you break it in one place and then break it in another place, you're going to have less melanin and then less melanin. So you basically, it's an additive effect probably. So if you're losing 20% of the melanin or 30% of the melanin in one mutation, you might lose another 30% in the other, or maybe a 40 and 40, and you're going to get much, much closer to a T-negative albino. They almost have it almost has a reddish eye. So really cool project. I'm super happy I got some babies finally, so I can start growing up some male and female Caramillos, because these guys are getting old, and you know, sometimes their eggs get old and then they don't reproduce. So I don't want to lose this line I'm producing here. So he might be going into some interesting breeding projects next year, just because I always breed him to the same girl. I think I'm going to give her maybe a year off, and I'm going to breed him probably to some clown stuff. Try to get the double T positive albino clown stuff going. So looking good. All right, here's a really exciting clutch we had. It was only 2 eggs, which is kind of a little disheartening. It was there's Logan, my son, and Logan. This is a cool. This is
right.
Yeah, Yeah, you write on all our tools here, unfortunately. All right, so I want to show you this clutch here. It's kind of an interesting one, and I don't know if you're looking from afar right now, it's pretty exciting because we only had 2 eggs hatched. It was a black pastel pie bred to a banana black pastel het pie, and 2 eggs only survived. We got one that was a really nice looking pied, very low white, which is kind of cool. And then the other one was a very high white pied, which was the lottery ticket, so to speak, as we say. This is a super black pastel banana pied, also known as a purple panda pied. Never hit one of these? So theoretically, we did hit the super black pastel pied, which is the Panda Pie. We just hit it with banana. So instead of being black and white, it's purple and white. Holy mackerel. Purple and white snake. Look at that thing. And we know that these super black pastel pies, or the Panda Pies, are very high white usually.
Whoa, he's cute.
Yeah, he is cute, isn't he? Look at this. What a beautiful
Whoa.
snake. And you can see that banana, that purple is solid colored. So that would normally be black. And then there's the tail. Look at the tail. Show me the purple on the tail. Can you see the purple on the tail?
Yeah.
Where is it? The very tip of the tail. There it is. Yep. So we got 2 spots, 2 little purple splotches, and this thing hasn't shed yet. So once it sheds, it's going to be way more purple.
Orange and the mama make noise up there.
Yeah, my kids are upstairs. Oh, the 2 kids. All right. So we hit the purple panda pied. That super black pastel banana pied. I'm so interested to see how this guy's gonna grow and progress. Really, really nice looking. I'm really happy with that. So sometimes you get only 2 eggs in a clutch, but sometimes you hit the odds. I mean, those are pretty big odds we hit. We hit every single gene. Super black pastel, that's 2 copies of black pastel. We hit pied, because remember the female was only a het pied, and we also hit the banana, so that's great. The question will be, is that a male or a female? Now, if the male was a male maker, this potentially would be a male, and this would be the female. There's anything that was non-banana would be, although no, the female was the banana, so it's a 50-50 chance. So this could be either a female or a male. We'll sex her. I'm not gonna sex her. She's got a pretty big, full egg yolk belly there, so we're gonna leave them in the incubator and let them kind of chill out, and once they shed, I'll show you them again. All right. Giving you guys a little update on the ultraviolet clutch we had. This might be the super ultraviolet clutch. I'm not really sure. This is definitely a super hurricane, ENCHI, HYPO, rainbow. Look at all these oranges and all this like special bells and whistles going off. This combination of rainbow is spectacular. I think that the super hurricane.
Scared me.
Logan's afraid. Are you afraid of this little baby snake?
No, it scared me because of the head.
Okay, well, don't be afraid. This combination of super hurricane with the rainbow, obviously HYPO being in there as well, and ENCHI. I don't think there's 2 copies of ENCHI in here. I don't see the pinched head. So this just might be a really nice ultraviolet. I mean, this is gorgeous. The orange is in here, the purple's popping, the hurricane swirls. I mean, this is a really, really, really nice looking snake. I'm super happy with the way this came out. And we got like 3 of these. So, look at that orange head. Wow. Nothing makes, I think this is really the greatest combination for rainbow because of the purples in there. Rainbow with the darkness from the hurricane, and then HYPO, which cleans it up, and then ENCHI, which makes it pop more. I'm very, very happy with this. And this is a project you guys can get into now. We have a bunch of snakes we produce. We have some 100% het rainbows if you don't want to buy, you can't afford a visual. And this is something you can get involved with if you don't want to spend a lot of money and you want to get involved with the het forms. These are 100% het rainbows. Look at that super hurricane, ENCHI, HYPO. Just amazing, amazing looking babies. This clutch was so good. We really hit some great odds here too. And so if you guys are interested, let me know, and we can definitely work something out before I even list anything. I haven't decided what I'm keeping yet. I'm sure I'll keep at least a male out of this. maybe a male and a female. I don't even know what the sexes are. I haven't even sexed them yet, so great clutch. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. Logan, thank you for being my assistant today.
Peace out.
We got to look at that awesome... We're not done yet. We got to look at that awesome banana Panda Pie clutch, or the purple Panda Pie as we call it. We got really lucky on that. 2 eggs. You never know. Sometimes you just nail it right. And of course, that ultraviolet clutch. Woof! Do we have some beautiful snakes there? If anyone wants to get involved in that, hit me up. That's that beautiful Super Hurricane ENCHI HYPO rainbow.
Oh, it's raining.
Yeah, I'm getting soaked. I love it. I feel like I'm regenerating, except my cast probably is not going to like that too much. So we're going to head inside. You hear the thunder in the background.
No, we're going
Hopefully
to
you
the snake
enjoyed.
room.
We're not going. Yeah, we're going to go to the snake room because we have someone coming to buy another snake.
Ah!
If assuming that we don't get rained out here.
He's here. He's here.
Oh, he's pulling in. All right.
Wait, we have to go.
my son is running the show here on this Sunday. Anyway, if you guys like what you've seen, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, hit that like button. I'll see you back tomorrow morning.